Well, if it ain't Thursday, thirsty mother effing Thursday. I know y'all mad, cause y'all ain't got some of that tall, dark, chocolate, handsome man.
Hello people, some people trust you guys are great, right? Welcome to my channel guys. Don't fail to do the needful as expected, okay? Hit the notification bell, subscribe, like, share, comment. So when the Jesus is cooking, definitely to be brought to your doorstep. Don't leave it there. Always tune in and stay. So Rose said it's giving my mama. They listen to that clip very well. Like Ashley is damn proud of her man, like it's giving on 100. Nobody is taking your man from you, okay? You guys see this one, say maybe I should also give Zulu man a chance. Like you guys, these are one of Ashley fans who are not in support of the Zulu thinking. Yes, sweet Gulova, they're not spilling more on it, for they're not into shipping like that. Her and shells, okay? So this one said, you see, with all the sweet Ashley moments we have, I only have to actually favorite Obani, you stupid. Hey, yeah, guys. Okay, if you watch very well, you see there is a picture that comes before this tweet. Okay, so guys, giving sweet Ashley. Sorry, Ashley posted this on her IG, whereas she was with Luzuko, Uyanda and Beekay, and that of his man crying, and they were like, where is Mbuzi? Because these are the people who made it to her channel. But there are a lot of things. You can see my girl knows how to imitate Mr. Lead. She why the picture of him crying just because he didn't ask her. Alright, my Ogo is very naughty. She put Mr. Lead's pic crying. So you can see what they are relating to, guys. What is this all about? It brought a lot of trolls, drags, and all that. Ashley trained her man. They were like, some people were actually leave some people talking, some were insinuating, so we are contemplating, so we're like, what could that be? What does that mean? You know, there's a lot of contemplation on it here, but at the time they had to arrive to some, now they got to understand what it entails. Some people are just surprised, where is Mbuzi? Oh yeah, at the time it now dawned on them like, oh yeah, this is what it really is. Okay, let's get it done. Make sure you watch this video to the end, because the question is, why is Mbuzi not there, and why is this man crying? Why did she put a picture of her with the man? Okay, but guys, we get to see everything. Just make sure you watch this video to the end, okay? And you can tell with the way of things, did you see Ashley and Beekay? Like Beekay is the tallest, well, I say the tallest of this season in the house, like, because we can tell, yeah, seeing Ashley, we know that Ashley is tall, right? But coming off standing with Beekay, seems like she's short. That is how height is. At times you can predict. There's a way people's shapes are, yeah, you will see them look trimmed, but hanging off with some people, you're like, oh, this person is tall. Yeah, that is how it is. So people are training about the height though on the TL. So Charles said, someone said, see Judas anywhere. Exactly, she would rather throw her man instead. Charles said, and this will still make him mad. I honestly think he thought he was going to win the show and can't handle that he wasn't liked. These are shade to Mbuzi, like, guys. It is giving the reason why Ashley man is in that picture, is giving that Mbuzi doesn't want being there among the selected. Knowing full well, it might seem as though Ashley have gone to rethink, to rewatch this video, and, you know, pick at some point, given that Mbuzi is her opposite. You understand what I mean by her opposite? You know, haven't seen others color with her during the conversations, giving Mbuzi is not getting along with her. I mean, now when someone is not cool with you can tell with the words, with everything. So Ashley, I think Ashley have rethink, go rewatch and notice some kind. I not even rewatching or rethink, because after the conversation, the next thing, what happened? Mbuzi, yes, caught dissing her. So you can tell very well, right? So it's giving he doesn't want it. I think that is what it meant though. Anyway, it's definitely a corner who typed that clap back. Okay, because someone said Ashley had no house to clap back. So someone is referring, and Cheryl said, I don't know why some people forget Ashley and Gulova are the same way. They have forced themselves to think Gulova is one quiet and gentle, harmless boy. Have they forgotten how argumentative and troublesome he was on the show? don't know. Anyway, you know, Sweetguluva come off to be a cool guy, but once he's pure, you get to know that he's not that kind of person. So actually, I've once said it that they had the same characters, okay? They portray the same character. So coming off, some people were like, oh, yeah, and all that, you know, that pictures brought a lot of drags on the TL. So some people were saying regards what they felt though. And as much as some people are spilling, so some people had to, you know, expatiate it in a nutshell so you get to understand what that entails, okay? Judas is not in the picture, and the one in tears is for him because he was the cause of those tears. Alright? Yeah, okay, you know what that tears is all about, right? Yeah, the reason why that tears actually had to omit Sweetguluva. Can you follow that they are one? There is nothing to come for her because in fact her conversation on her chat is number one. So putting that tears because he has brought a lot of drags for himself. You can see that Ashley never stopped talking about Uyanda because immediately after, I think music came before Uyanda, immediately she had a conversation with Uyanda. People hyped them like mad. So even when Zuko came, he spilled about Uyanda. Even when Big, and you know this, and she even said it that the people who made her stay in the house were worth it. So guys, you can tell, right? So it's giving the real reason the people from Zola are running mad today is because of Ashley interview with Beekay. In particular, Beekay was the heel. They wanted to this for a ship with their girl, and he denying her again is opening old wounds. Yes, and how he came up for Ash in regards to how she was being treated in the house. Anyway, in fact, Beekay exposed some things, okay, that got Ashley stuck. Ashley was stuck safe in her, yes, in her conversation with Beekay, but all the same. So Shell said clock it regards that we read. So guys, what do you think? That you really understand what that picture is all about. Sweetguluva tears. We all know that there are 5 guests Ashley had, but one is omitting. So it may seem as though that one has crashed out. In fact, is nowhere to be found. In fact, he doesn't want Ashley love because Ashley was like, we are friends again. Seems like, in fact, Muzi makes Ashley look stupid. Yes, that day. Because Ashley was like, you begging for friendship? What a heck. Anyway guys, let's get the rest done before we call it a spread, okay? Ashley is really a spiritual person, and also if you're Christian, okay, if you're Christian, you will understand. Alright guys, that is not our main concentration though. Ashley is talking about how she's being shipped with Beekay and Luzuku without issue on her cherry hot seat, but then there are some people who said it's bringing bad luck. Okay guys, that aside, so what we are emphasizing on now is Muzi. Alright, time to say Ashley definitely hates unfaithful men. When she was describing David from the Bible, she made sure she tell Beekay about the unfaithful. She's so fit for being okay. The language for me, girls. Alright, that is when Ashley had a conversation with Beekay. Yeah, we all know when this happened. So people were just bringing because they were trying to ship Ashley with Beekay and Ashley asking some questions and all that. You know, everybody they want to ship with Ashley. In Beekay voice, Beekay said everybody will want to be with you, even if you're not in a relationship with Guluva. You know you will not be in a relationship with anybody because more of them are jealous, and of you, even the male are so. Because Ashley was like, is it more of the male or female? It was like both sides, but the female more especially because I hang out with them. Like Beekay spilled a lot of tea that day, and these are his people. These are the people you call your own, people that stand for you, people that stand, you know, people you see like, these are my people. Not the other way around though. We know that Mbuzi is Gucci with the other opposite. Yeah, which is not bad though. If you don't want to be friends with somebody, if your aura, your this thing didn't match with that person, you don't need to force it though. That is what it is. He will spill a lot there. He didn't even hide his mind, Boozy. Yes, he even said because he didn't give us what, because Ashley was bent on asking him, why did you nominate me? He was like, I felt like you don't have anything, you're not giving anything in the show. someone that he's saying did not give anything, he should he's the loved of all. Anyway, guys, I think I will hang it this far because we all know what really transpired. Okay, we all know what really transpired between these two, right? I don't need to lengthy it or linger it. So let's keep the comments coming while I hang up to see my next video. Love you all. Bye for now.